The last train from the New York. In the heart of New York City, there was a bustling train station that stood as a gateway to adventure. People from all walks of life rushed through its grand halls, each with. The station was known for its majestic architecture and the iconic clock that hung above the main entrance. One warm summer evening, the station staff noticed that the iconic panic spread through the station. Travelers glanced nervously at their watches, and the platform echoed with concerned murmurs. The station manager, Mr. Anderson, hurried over to assess the situation. He gazed up at the still clock with furrowed brows, wondering what could have caused it to stop. A young boy named Tommy, who was waiting for his grandmother's arrival, approached Mr. Anderson. Tommy had a reputation for being curious and adventurous. He tugged on the hem of Mr. Anderson's coat and Anderson smiled kindly at Tommy and replied, "I'm not sure, young man. It's a mystery. But we need to find a way to restart it before it causes any more confusion among the travelers." Tommy's eyes sparkled with excitement as he volunteered, "I'll help, sir. I've read books about clocks and how they work. Maybe I can figure it out." Mr. Anderson, appreciating Tommy's enthusiasm, agreed to let him assist. Together, they carefully opened the clock's casing, revealing its intricate gears and mechanisms. Tommy's small fingers proved to be nimble as he examined the parts, while Mr. Anderson provided guidance and encouragement. As they worked together, passengers watched in anticipation, their earlier anxiety giving way to curiosity about the boy and the broken clock. After what felt like an eternity, Tommy's face, "I found it, sir. There's a small gear that got stuck. I think if we gently put." Anderson carefully. There was a moment of suspense. The familiar ticking sound filled the air, bringing relief and joy to the onlookers. Cheers erupted from the passengers, and they. Anderson, who had successfully revived the iconic clock. The station was filled with a sense of accomplishment and wonder. Tommy's grandmother, she smiled at her resourceful grandson and said, "You know, Tommy, sometimes it takes a curious mind and a helping hand to set things right. You've made our station proud today." And so, as the sun set over the city, the clock in the heart of the New York City train station resumed its duty, marking time for travelers embarking on journeys of their own. The last train from the New York had been saved by a young boy's curiosity and a community's willingness to lend a hand. Power of humanity. In a small, quiet town, nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived a community of people who shared a remarkable bond. They believed in the power of humanity, the simple yet profound idea that kindness and compassion could change the world. One sunny morning, as the townsfolk went about their daily routines, a sudden commotion disrupted the tranquility. A massive storm had swept through the region, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Houses were damaged. As the news of the disaster spread, the townspeople gathered in the town square. They gazed at the havoc before them, unsure of where to begin. But instead of despairing, a spirit of unity and determination took hold of them. A middle-aged man named, with a sturdy voice, he said, "My friends, we may not have the strength to overcome this alone, but together, we can rebuild our homes and our lives." Let us show the world the power of humanity. Inspired by John's words, the townspeople divided themselves into groups, each with a specific task. Some began clearing the fallen trees, while others started repairing damaged roofs. Children offered to gather supplies and distribute food and water to the workers. As the days passed, the once devastated town began to transform. The sound of hammers and saws filled the air, mingling with laughter and conversation. Neighbors helped neighbors. In the evenings, the townspeople gathered around a bonfire in the town square. They shared stories, sang songs, and expressed gratitude for the human connections that had grown stronger amidst adversity. It was during these moments that the true power of humanity shone the brightest. One night, as everyone sat around the fire, an elderly woman named Martha began to tell a story. She spoke of a time long ago when the town faced a similar crisis. Back then, her generation had rallied together, just as they were doing now. She spoke of the resilience and love that had guided them through those difficult days. Martha's story touched the hearts of all who listened, reminding them that the strength of their community had deep roots. It was a testament to the enduring power of humanity, the belief that people could achieve incredible things when they worked together with kindness and compassion. Weeks turned into months, and the town was not only restored but had grown even closer. The people realized that their shared experience had created bonds that would last a lifetime. They had learned that the power of humanity wasn't just about overcoming disasters, it was about building a better world every day. As time passed, the town became known not for its tragedy, but for its remarkable spirit. Travelers passing through would often hear stories of this place where kindness prevailed, and they would leave inspired by the simple yet profound idea that humanity's power could change the world, one act of kindness at a time. And so, the small, quiet town continued to thrive, its people forever united by the enduring belief in the power of humanity. In their hearts, they carried the knowledge that no challenge was too great, as long as they faced it together, with compassion, love, and a shared purpose.